Your Cadillac is doing things every single day you never asked it to do. It honks when you lock it. It slams on the brakes backing out of your driveway. It opens windows in the rain. And it shuts the engine off at every single red light. The good news? Most of these can be disabled in under a minute. Let's start with the one waking up your entire neighborhood. Number 10. The horn that tells everyone when you lock the car. You lock your Cadillac in a parking garage at 10 at night. The horn chirps loud enough to echo off every concrete wall on 4 levels. You lock it at 6 in the morning before a long drive. The whole street knows. You lock it outside a restaurant and the people at the outdoor tables turn to look. Cadillac programmed the horn to confirm every remote lock. The entire neighborhood is getting that confirmation whether they want it or not. Go to Settings, then Vehicle, then Doors and Locks. Find Horn on Remote Lock or Audible Feedback and turn it off. On most models, you can keep the hazard lights as visual confirmation and drop the horn entirely. The car still locks. The neighborhood just doesn't hear about it. Number 9. Doors that unlock themselves when you never asked. You pull into a gas station at night, put the Cadillac in park. Every door unlocks simultaneously. The rear passenger doors, the door behind you, all of them. In a parking lot you've never been to, at 10 o'clock at night. Cadillac's defaults unlock all doors when you shift into park, lock automatically when you reach speed, and sometimes unlock the driver door separately, then unlock everything else a second later. All of this is happening constantly, and none of it is behavior you ever chose. Go to Settings, then Vehicle, then Doors and Locks. Find Auto Door Unlocks and turn it off. Set Driver Door Unlock first, so the other 3 stay closed until you decide. Your car locks and unlocks when you tell it to. Number 8. Lights that turn your driveway into a welcome ceremony. It's 11 at night. You walk toward the Cadillac to grab something you left inside. The exterior lights turn on. The puddle lamps light up the ground. The door handles glow. The side mirrors illuminate. You were going to grab a bag and go back inside. Instead, the driveway looks like a hotel entrance at midnight. Go to Settings, then Vehicle, then Lighting. Find Approach Lighting or Welcome Lighting and turn it off. Every light still works exactly as it should. The choreography stops. Number 7. The seatbelt chime that escalates like an emergency. You're backing the XT5 6 feet down the driveway to pull into the garage. You'll be moving for 11 seconds. You're not buckled. The chime starts. Then louder again. Cadillac built the escalation on purpose. The longer you stay unbuckled, the more aggressive it gets. You've been driving for decades. You do not need to be managed in your own driveway. On most Cadillac models, go to Settings, then Vehicle, then Safety Belts or Seatbelt Reminder. Reduce the chime to a single alert or turn off the escalating behavior entirely. Depending on your model year, you may need to ask the dealer to adjust this through the vehicle settings. The warning light stays on the dash. The alarm stops treating your driveway like an emergency. Number 6. High beams that switch on without you knowing. You're on a 2-lane road after dark. A car comes towards you and flashes their lights repeatedly. You have no idea why. Your headlights feel normal from the driver's seat. Your Cadillac switched to high beams on its own. The automatic system decided the oncoming car was far enough away. It was not. Push the turn signal stalk away from you to cycle through high beam modes. Set it to manual, or go to Settings, then Lighting, and find Automatic High Beams. Turn it off there and the setting holds. You control your own headlights. Nobody gets blinded. Number 5. Rear braking that stops you in your own driveway. Your Escalade just slammed on the brakes and you have no idea why. You were backing out of the garage on a Wednesday morning. Same maneuver you've run every day for 3 years. You checked the camera, you checked your mirrors, you were 6 feet from the trash can that's always there on trash day. The rear automatic braking system saw the trash can as a collision threat and intervened before you could react. Another Escalade owner had the same thing happen with his mailbox post. Same driveway, same angle, every morning for 4 years, no problem. One software update changed the sensor sensitivity, and suddenly his own property became a hazard. Go to Settings, then Driver Assistance or Safety and Driver Assist. Find rear automatic braking or park assist active braking and turn it off. On most models, this setting sticks across ignition cycles. The proximity warning still chimes when you get close to something. The backup camera still shows everything. The truck stops deciding to intervene in a maneuver you're already handling. Number 4, lane keep that makes it feel like someone else is steering. You're driving a straight stretch of highway. You are centered in your lane. The markings are fresh. Without any input from you, the steering wheel nudges slightly in your hands. You take a curve. You have the wheel turned correctly. The car pushes back against you. You signal a lane change and feel resistance before you even start to move. A CT5 owner told me his car felt like someone else was steering it on his daily commute for 3 months straight. He had taken it to a shop who found nothing wrong. The car had been fighting him through every gentle curve and lane change the entire time. He turned off the active steering correction and said the car felt like a completely different vehicle on the way home. Press the Lane Keep Assist button on your steering wheel or instrument panel. If your model resets every ignition cycle, go to Settings, then Driver Assistance, and find Lane Keep Assist. Disable active steering correction. Keep the lane departure alert if you want the warning without the intervention. The setting sticks. The wheel becomes yours again. Quick question before we get to the top 3. Which of these features drives you the most crazy? Drop the number in the comments. I want to see which one Cadillac owners hate the most. Number 3, alerts and pop-ups that interrupt every drive. You are driving home alone. No passengers, nothing in the back seat. The entire cue screen flashes. Did you forget someone in the back seat? You hit OK. 3 miles later, a driver attention warning even though you've been watching the road. Then, a Sirius XM notification. Then the navigation interrupts the music to tell you about a speed zone you can already see. You're not forgetting passengers. You're not losing focus. You're trying to drive home and the screen will not stop talking. Go to Settings in Queue, then Notifications or Alerts. Turn off rear seat reminder. Adjust the driver attention sensitivity or disable those interruptions. Find the Sirius XM alert settings inside the app and turn off the pop-up notifications. Each system has its own toggle and most of them are buried one level deeper than they should be. But once they're off, they stay off. The car keeps monitoring everything it's supposed to monitor. The screen stops announcing. Number 2, the key fob that opened your windows in the rain. You are in a parking lot. You are 50 feet from the car. You hold the unlock button a half a second longer than usual. The doors unlock, then you hear it. Every window drops simultaneously. It's raining. The interior of your CT6 is getting wet and you're running across the parking lot. GM programmed the key fob so that holding the unlock button activates the remote window function. The idea was to air out a hot car before you get in. The gap between a regular press and a hold is small enough that it fires by accident, constantly, against keys in your pocket. In the cold when you hold slightly too long. An XT5 owner was convinced he had an electrical fault for 2 weeks before he traced it to the fob pressing against his phone on his commute home. Go to Settings, then Vehicle, then Remote Lock and Unlock or Key Fob. Find Remote Window Operation and disable it. On most models, this is a single toggle. The unlock button does exactly one thing. Your windows stay where you put them. Number 1. Auto Stop Start, the feature that makes an $80,000 Cadillac feel like it's stalled at every red light. You paid for a luxury SUV, yet every time you stop at a red light, the engine cuts off. The cabin goes slightly wrong quiet. There's a shudder you can feel through the seat. The light turns green, the engine restarts with a lurch, and you're moving again. 40 blocks later, it happens again. And again after that, all the way home. Cadillac built this in to hit federal fuel economy targets. In real-world driving, the savings are minimal. What it actually does is ask the starter motor, the engine bearings, and every lubricated surface to execute a restart event dozens of times on every commute. Every fleet manager I know who runs Escalades disables it on delivery day. The A button with a circle on your center console turns it off for the current trip. The system resets itself every time you restart the engine. So every single morning you press the A button to undo something the car turned back on overnight. For a permanent fix, check Settings, then Vehicle or Driver Assistance for an Auto Stop-Start Disable option. Some Cadillac models offer this in software. On models that don't, a plug-in memory module works cleanly. Under $100, plugs into the OBD2 port under the dash, tells the car to treat stop-start as off by default every time you start. No button every morning. No reset. The engine starts when you start it. It runs until you turn it off. You paid for a Cadillac. You should be the one deciding when the engine runs. That is all 10. Which one does your Cadillac do every single day? Drop the number in the comments, and if there's an annoying feature I didn't cover, tell me what it is. I will tell you if there's a fix. Subscribe for more real-world Cadillac advice every week.